Shalom. Shalom, Yasharala. Before this starts, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, the only one certified to teach the 100% truth of the Bible. All right. And a sincere shalom to all the Akim out there pushing out this truth and sincerity. A sincere shalom to all the Akwath out there learning this truth in silence. My name is Bayan Ashna Pasha. We're willing back in the spirit with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is Spiritual Rehabilitation, Not Relaxation. Alright? And what brought this on was when I went out and with camp with the brother Shemaiah. Had the idea that a lot of Jakes out here are real comfortable, you know, in captivity, you know, and they don't understand that that's not what we're here for, and they don't understand why. They truthfully don't understand what's going on. But I want to start with this in Isaiah 55, verse 3. Incline your ear and come unto me, hear, and your soul shall live. So already, the Lord is saying, you got to listen to me. And that's the first step where 2/3 Jakes are not listening. All right? It's a fundamental thing of why they're not paying attention, why they're not doing this. It's because they don't listen. All right? Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. All right? So the Lord's saying that, hey, he's going to make an everlasting deal that'll never perish. And what's that deal, man? For the laws to be written in our inward parts so that we cannot sin, that we can be perfect and rule over Israel with Yahushua, man. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. All right? Wow, the clouds are gorgeous. That's beautiful. I wonder if that's going to cut it off. You know, if that's going to cut it off, then I won't do it. But, hey, Jakes out here do not want to hearken on to the Lord. All right? They rather be listened to than to be listened. But, you know, the scriptures also say that the Lord must increase and I must decrease. And that's another key value of 2/3 Jakes just not getting the message, you know? They've created a comfort with their captor, okay? The Lord used Esau to put him as a way to humble us, all right? In order for us to properly understand right and wrong, we have to have like Damwathi will be saying, the perfect way to punish a king is by making them a servant unto their servants. And that's exactly what the Lord did to us with putting Esau above us, man. And a lot of Jakes are comfortable in that regard. But you got to think about why a king would get punished that way. And the reason why is because the king is meant to know right and wrong, and the servant isn't. They're just meant to operate on a lowly function, all right? So Esau is not running things right in any way, shape, or form. And Jake doesn't have the cojones to admit he was wrong so that he could properly get the blessing from the Lord, to have that sin removed and properly rule over everything. He doesn't want the responsibility, man. All right? It comes down to a laziness, a complacency, and just rebelliousness, really. You know? And that's not what we're called here to do. A lot of Jakes out here are trying to make it big. They're trying to get the bag from Esau. Oh, if I just work a little harder at my job, I can get out of these straits and whatnot. I can have some comfortability. The Lord didn't put you here to be comfortable, man. If you have a job, it's just there for you to be able to pay bills. But you're here to suffer intentionally. That's exactly what the Lord had us do. That's exactly what the Lord had us here for. There's no what's it called? There's no way out of these curses, man. All right? Scripture say we will go to our enemy for the one of all things. There's no way that you can go ahead and break that covenant, man. If the Lord's trying to give you an everlasting covenant for listening to him, why do you think you can break out of it, break out of the covenant for not listening to him? It doesn't make any sense, you know? But 2/3 Jakes, they don't have the spirit to hearken on to the Lord, man. Because it's really a simple thing when you hear this. Well, it should be a simple thing when you hear this. And, you know, for those who are sincere and trying to hearken on to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, it's a quick remembrance of an old song, man. This is the thing that we've been looking for, you know, across everything else that was going on in our life. We didn't have the thing that made us feel whole. Just speaking as a man myself, I remember being in the world, man. Even when I was trying to do music, I was trying to do music for the Lord because I was sick and tired of seeing demonic imagery attached to music everywhere. I hated it, so I wanted to do so for the Lord. But the Lord had me in that moment, had all the opportunity to go in there, and then said, no, here's my name, let's see what you do with it, you know? And, you know, now I'm growing in this. Haven't really touched music. Studying for this lesson, I had one file on my computer where, you know, it's a song that I wanted to sample for the longest. And Satan is using that as a way to tempt me to not study, to not make videos. Because when I get focused on music, I focus, you know? It's an easy thing for me because I love doing it. It's what I've done for almost 10 years now. So it's almost like a language I can just naturally speak. But I'm trying to get that good in the scriptures, you know? And that's the difference between 2/3 Jakes, because 2/3 Jakes will see that as money and a way out. But that's the difference, is being able to see how Satan is using it as a stumbling block to keep you from listening to the Lord. Because all that music stuff, it won't stay as pure as you want it to. If you look at the music industry, you can see it. Even all the music out there just promotes vanity, you know? It promotes adultery. It promotes witchcraft with drugs and whatnot. It promotes just violence against your own brethren, you know? Like, it's not for us. But 2/3 Jakes see that and think it's culture, you know? But that's your enemy inspiring you to be worse amongst your own brethren, you know? This is not how we're supposed to live at all. But and that's the difference, is being able to having this truth allows you to see the truth. Basically, you'll be able to know your enemy, you know. That's why the scriptures say, he who teaches his son grieveth the enemy. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Because us being taught unto this, it allows us to no longer fall for the same stupid mistakes that we made beforehand. That's what it means to offend less, man. Because that's all we were doing before. That's all Jake does whenever he gets whatever he's looking for when it comes to monetary gain or even sexual gain or whatever. If it's not founded in the Lord, it's always wrong. And that's what all they can see. Let me see. There's a couple. Yeah, you know. Verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him when he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him. And to our God, he will abundantly pardon. All right? So that's the key lesson right there, man. Let go of the stupid stuff that you used to do, man. The wicked person is just going to keep doing that. That's the 2/3, man. They're not going to listen, and they're not going to get that spiritual pardon from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. We looking to acknowledge our offenses, man, to make right the wrong that we did. Again, this is why I'm always pointing out the scriptures liken us to a calm and delicate woman unto the Lord, man. So when you think about it, imagine if your woman was never apologetic, never trying to get right, and you are constantly trying to give her that the ability to what's the word I'm looking for? To constantly restore just restore honor, just restore the balance of the household, man. You constantly want to make things right, and it's just not clicking her, and she's just keep waxing worse and worse and worse. Eventually, you just got to be like, you know what? Fuck this bitch, man. They don't care. They want to just do whatever. They have no ability to learn. They're immature. They're ridiculous. I'm done with this. And that's what the Lord is about to do to you, 2/3 Jakes that don't want to listen to the Lord, to the teachings that the apostles are bringing out, man. Time is almost up. All right? Jacob's trouble is literally at the door, bro. It is here. Like, it is here. And 2/3 Jakes are still out here trying to, oh, let me go ahead and I'll put in some overtime so I can get this new apartment, bro. Or I can finally buy a house or whatever. This shit ain't gonna save you, bro. You finna be a pilgrim on the earth, man. You're not gonna have no saving grace. You have no spiritual bank account to rely on in times of need, bro. You're gonna be, Jesus help me, Yahweh, Yeshua help me, all in that time, bro. And the Lord's gonna laugh at you because he was like, bro, I really tried to help you. I sent the apostles, I sent men of me that were here to teach you so that you wouldn't be confounded, and you just wouldn't fucking listen. And that's the problem, man. That's the reality Jakes are gonna have to actually live, because they have no faith, they have no understanding, they have no humility among them to actually stop their unrighteous ways, man. You know? And it's gonna fuck you up. Hey, y'all don't want y'all, man, because if you think about it, us being here in captivity, you gotta see this as prison, bro. And y'all wanna take it to trial and think that you never did anything wrong, or, oh, I got a good reason. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. You really don't. There is nothing that you can say you are an imperfect being trying to take your argument to a perfect being, saying that he's wrong, bro. Oh, you don't understand me. Hey, man. Actually, let me just keep reading. Verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. For the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than yours, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. You can't take this to that level, bro. You don't want this to go to trial. You will lose. Shut up, humble up, and apologize, man. That's all. Repent while you still have time. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, bro. Y'all running out of time, and really we would love for the 2/3 to just listen, but hey, y'all gotta be made as an example, because you keep testing the Lord, man. You keep tempting the Lord, and he's not gonna pump fake. Y'all keep thinking the Lord is a fool, and you think he's a liar, whatever. You got this horrible view of the Lord, and it's not. You have no fear of the Lord, and the Lord's gonna give you a reason to fear him. You gonna fear me, bro. You gonna fear the Lord. And hey, call all y'all about Shem Yahushua. We can't wait, man, because we can. Because of these 2/3, man. Because of these 2/3, we are still in these straits. If all of Israel right now were to repent sincerely to the Lord, we be in the kingdom already, man. But because y'all need to be made as an example, we still gotta be here. Man, I was just talking to my rib about this yesterday, where I can't wait for the kingdom just for the fact that I won't sin ever again. Man, Do you know how much of a relief that's gonna be to finally wake up and not have any negative thoughts ever? Like true peace? Like, cause you can try to have peace now and I gotta go. Just the sigh of anguish or whatnot. Like, you won't even have to deal with that. But hey, somehow that's not enough for these Jakes, man. The Lord isn't enough, and that's what the problem is. They want whatever Esau has given them, and it's never been beneficial, man. Every single thing that Esau has given us has just screwed us over every fucking time. But you still want to, oh man, this movie's gonna come out, man. Man, fuck these movies, bro. There's a lot of movies that I want to see. There's a lot of movies that I want. There's a lot of movies. There's a lot of TV shows. There's a lot of concepts. There's a lot of songs that I want to come out. I don't give a fuck. Let this shit happen. Let this shit go off today. That shit don't matter. The kingdom matters, bro. Let the Lord. Let it be that sedition amongst men happens today. War happens today. Please. Because that means we can go home. Why do I want to continue? That's like being in jail, not wanting to be pardoned by the president, and being excited because, next week we having meatballs. That's so fucking stupid. That's how you sound as a 2/3 Jake that wants to stay here and not admit that you were wrong and just finally be pardoned, man. Hey, these man. These 2/3 Jakes need to go, bro. Y'all need to be setting as an example. If y'all don't want to listen, hey, let the Lord set you straight, man. If us prophesying if making these videos, using these scriptures as we're supposed to, following, if that's not doing it for you, hey, the Lord's hand will straighten you out. All right, we don't need a word. We don't need to do anything else other than what the Lord has already been telling us to do, and we're following that, man. That's why the Lord said, "Vengeance is mine." Because really, we're supposed to be putting y'all to death for all this shit, bro. For y'all not listening and continuing to wax worse or whatnot, we're supposed to be putting y'all to death. But unfortunately, in this time, like the Lord said, though my laws are perfect. No, it's like I forgot how it's worded. It's though my laws are perfect, they're not expedient. All right, meaning just because, well, in this time, it's not the best opportunity because we'll get charged for murder. All right. We'll get charged for murder, and our livelihood gets ruined because of Esau, bro. We can't uphold the laws of the Lord without getting Esau fucking us up, man. So unfortunately, we can't. But it's all right. The Lord's gonna do it. That's why He said, "Vengeance is mine." Because this is the vexation of the spirit, man. Wanted because brothers is tired, man. We don't want to be here no more. No longer have goals of, let me save up for this car because I've never had this one. I want to go ahead and talk to this girl. We don't care no more. We just want the kingdom, bro. It's at that point where everything here is vanity. There is no other answer than the Lord, man. Are you fucking serious? Beautiful example. On my way to the plantation, fucking 5 seconds for a light to turn green. And everybody on their phone, nobody moves. Man, there's no order here. This shit is stupid. This is part of that dumb shit that we'll never have to do again, bro. But Jake wants to live here and try to make this work. I should have just left earlier. No. This whole shit can go away. All of it. The need to go to the enemy for the one of all things, man. Not having a food that is defiled from the heathens, man. Not having to have a car in the first fucking place. Yo, I could have a chariot instead of a fucking car, man. I wouldn't have to do maintenance on it. It would just be perfect as it is, man. Wouldn't have to go to work. Work would be done for me, man. Everybody having to be bunched up in cars like this, all in the same way, just to make somebody else richer. Nah, we wouldn't have nothing like that, bro. We would be benefiting. Hey, you 2/3 Jakes are gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. All right. How do you deal with a child that just don't want to listen? Because the Lord is giving you mercy right now. This is the gentle parenting that we're getting. And even then, it's still hard lessons that we're having to learn. But y'all want that belt to ass. Y'all, and y'all gonna feel it. Y'all gonna feel it, man. All right? Man. And, Proverbs 2. Let's start 1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so thou incline thine ear to wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. All right? So, you just having any bit of understanding, a fear of the Lord is wisdom and understanding, man. You'll have you'll finally understand. And that's the thing, is that y'all are just ignorant. Not even ignorant. You're really stupid, because ignorance is the absence of knowledge. Stupidity is the rejection of knowledge, man. All right? What the fuck is that? Wow, one of them electric, wow. One of them cars. That's what Jake wants. A fucking self-driving car with a billion sensors all over the Those things are so stupid, man. Why would you want to let somebody else control if you live or die? We all seen that movie, Leave the World Behind, where all them Teslas just crash into each other and whatnot. And y'all still want one? Y'all still want that's y'all don't get that it's subliminal messaging to get you to desire the dumbest things, man. Also, that it's a trap that you fall to it, man. Why would you give somebody else your power like that? The ability to stop a situation. The Lord could put it on your, cause you could get into a place where that thing wants to drive you into oncoming traffic, and you have no way to move yourself up out of that. You have no way to stop it. Man, whatever. There's a Tesla right next to me. You ain't see that movie? You don't see how the elites want to shrink the population? You don't think they want to do it like that? Again, that's not. These are people that don't listen to the Lord, so that they can understand that is what's happening, man. So like man, stupid people, left, right, and center, man. Everybody want to act like they don't know how to drive. Like, why would you want this to continue? What purpose could it possibly be? Oh, I didn't get to have fun here. You're not meant to have fun here. That's not what it's for. Well, why is it? The scriptures already tell you, envy not your oppressor, man. He's going down. Why do you want to be in his position if he's going down? Man, whatever, man. Let the Lord sort y'all out. All right. I had a couple more, but hey, I'm about to be at the plantation now. But hey, shalom, Yashar. Lord willing, y'all found this edifying, because 2/3 Jakes don't. And Thwadi Albashim Yahushai, that we, Lord willing, you got the spirit on you to actually listen to the Lord. All right? Instead of being being rebellious, because, hey, they don't understand what's finna happen. They really don't. And the ministry is about to end, bro. The ministry is about to end. Apostle Tahar, is about to never upload again. That don't terrify y'all? Man, he be making like 4 or 5 videos a day, and they're like an hour long each. Man, he's about to stop giving the warning. Bro, it's like somebody who's about to get hit by a bus. You be like, hey, yo, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. And then you stop. Boom, they get hit. And y'all don't realize that's what's about to happen. Hey, call all you Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Thwadi Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Hey, actually, I will get this last one before I go. God damn, y'all, people don't know how to park either. Man. This is Joshua. Verse 24, chapter 24, verse 14. Now therefore fear Yahweh and serve him in sincerity and truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord Yahweh. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the God of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh. All right. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem.